Hello everyone, it's Rich, DIY Landlord here. Today I'm doing an apartment turn and I'm installing luxury vinyl plank. If you watch my other videos, you know it's my favorite flooring for rentals. This is one of my absolute favorite of the vinyl plank. It's made by Stainmaster and it's washed oak dove. Very good product. It's very flexible. I love the locking mechanism for the tongue and groove. Used it several times, very durable, stylish, tenants love it. So I would highly recommend that. It is a little expensive, it's $248 retail, but of course we never pay retail. I got this, I think it was $213 a square foot, which is not bad for this. But today I wanted to talk to you about some of the problems you'll encounter when you have different types of flooring in a house and you want to put vinyl plank in. In this big room here, this was carpet. This floor underneath here, the subfloor is a concrete slab. So we had carpet under here in this big room. And then here we had a transition about right here. It was carpet here and vinyl here, which left you with flooring at different levels. We had the same thing over here. So right here, this was carpet, and then it went to vinyl. Well, this vinyl, if you just put this over this without any underlayment or doing any kind of prep work, because this is very flexible, over time you would see that. You also feel it, but it would eventually telescope through your flooring. And then when you walk on it, you would feel that change in height. So for here, what I did was I put in this 1.5 millimeter underlayment, which is roughly the same thickness as this vinyl was. Now this stuff's not cheap. You can see I've got different colors. I didn't have enough, so I patched in some I had from another job with the same thickness. But it's not cheap, but it does, it will help you get this. You could get by without doing this. One little tip or trick you could do is to take mortar and kind of float it in from the level of the vinyl over here down to nothing here, about a 12-inch strip. There would be a little ramp up here that you would feel it as you walked on it. So that's why I like to just spend the money, put the underlayment in. And I was also too concerned about there could be a sound difference between this being flat on concrete versus the little bit of padding that the vinyl has. So I think it was worth the money to put it in this room just to get it at the same height. And you can see here, it's just perfectly flush right here. So that will not be a problem over time. You'll never feel this as you're walking through here, and you will never have any telescoping issues from the transition. Some other areas to look at. So under this cabinet, you can see they didn't run the vinyl under here. You would want to take the time to tear this cabinet out and put your flooring under here, because you know, in 5-10 years, who knows, you may want to replace this cabinet. You don't want to be trying to find this flooring. It may not be available then. You may be out of any you had left over by that time. So take the time, take the cabinet out, put the flooring under there, then you'll never have to worry about matching the footprint of this cabinet if you want to ever replace it. You know, when you're doing this flooring in this big of area, you're talking about, I think this was about $1,400 for this. You don't want to be thinking about tearing out or redoing your flooring because you're wanting to replace a $200 vanity. So just take the time when you're doing this and making this kind of investment to take this out and do it, you know, the right way, and have the flooring go underneath your vanity. Another area, same thing, is around your toilet. Take your time. You can see they just cut this vinyl around this toilet. While you're doing this job, it's just a couple bolts and a wax ring. Pop this toilet off and put your flooring under there. So same thing, if you ever need to replace a toilet in the future, it'll fit over that existing flooring or your new flooring, and you don't have to worry about trying to match up or get a bigger footprint of a toilet. It just makes things a lot simpler when you're doing repairs or changes in the future. So that's it, everyone. I hope you find these tips helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment below. And thanks for watching.